What is up? Well, last time I was recording, the video just stopped halfway because I had no storage. So I guess I'm gonna have to repeat everything I said again. Hopefully the phone doesn't fall this time. I got a new strategy. C test. So last video I was talking about the purpose of this channel. There's a trash can here. The purpose of this channel, was to give everyone give my audience a pathway into success, something I didn't have growing up. Because a lot of these self-improvement gurus, they're obviously over high school age, and I just like to give a recap of my high school years, because I'm wrapping up as a senior in my college, not a senior in high school. Everyone's already calling me Unc, so I don't feel too good about that. I'm only 17. I'm at the age of some of the juniors there. I'm just a year ahead because of school in Nigeria, how it goes faster. So I'm just a little bit above. And it now teaches me about maturity and how life is really starting now. Like in 30 days, I'm going to be done with high school. And it's going to be all over. And I don't really miss that place. I miss the memories of the place, the times in the football locker room and all that, the times with all my boys, we're chilling, things of that nature, but it's not going to go away. It's only taking a new form in college. You say this, a riskier form, because now we're in the real world. I don't have to come back home to my mom. I can come back home to my roommate. Do whatever I want. And now everyone's hitting me with a decision of, what do you want to do? You should go to this college, go to this college, go to that college. But in the end, it is my choice, But is it? Is it really my choice? Because all my life I've been conditioned for this mentality, for this choice. Every single action my parents made upon bringing me to America led up to this moment right now to go to college. That was their end goal and result. So now with that on top of the mind, it all becomes the choices of what school am I going to go to. You guys probably don't want to hear me rambling about my problems and all. But the truth is, every choice that you make isn't really your choice. Every choice that happens to you has been placed upon by someone else. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he was telling me, just keep asking yourself the question, why? Why, until you can't answer no more. Because then it becomes a point where you don't know why. You just know. You were just told. There's no evidence, no supporting reason. You just stated. And if you're able to ask yourself that question enough times, why? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Why this? Then you come to the conclusion that you don't know actually why it's happened. Every idea that you've had has been placed upon you. My dad states this, tabula rasa. It's a Latin word for theta state, which means when you were born as a child, you had completely nothing in your mind, nothing. Everything you know today has been implanted, brainwashed, you've been told, and that's why your ideas are what they are today. In order for you to change for the better and have your own thoughts, you must choose your own thoughts. You must live in a conscious time frame. You cannot allow unconscious thoughts and memories and instructions and ideologies to just enter your mind. You must form your own mind. You must start from the beginning. Your past self has to die for your new one to be reborn. You understand? You You must become a tabula rasa state again, a theta state. You must become open to anything and everything, understanding that you know nothing, and that you're willing to learn and find the truth. Now, what is truth? Another question I've been thinking about. What is truth? I'd say wisdom is truth. But what is wisdom? Wisdom is defined as knowledge placed into action. If you know something and you do something, then that becomes wisdom. Because you can know a bunch of things and not do anything. So does that count as you being smart? You know, the guy that can memorize the whole entire dictionary, every single terminology in there. Do you consider him smart? Or is that just a memorizing tactic for him to regurgitate other people's information and ideas? It's not his ideas. He just knows the whole thing because probably someone told him to do it. They've been trained from that start. So back to the topic. How can you form a new self, form a new identity? Well, there's the 80%, 20%, or 40%, 60% rule that genetics plays 60% and environment plays another 40%. So, as you've grown up, your parents, how you were brought up, everything that you've learned has led upon this moment. Your ideologies, your ideas, your opinions, all of it. They were never yours from the start, even though you've been given the illusion that they were. Because if one thing were to change in that timeline, then you probably won't be here. So something happened, just one change. You're one step away from becoming your best self, and you're one step away from becoming your worst self. Just one choice can change it all. It's like the butterfly effect. If you kill a butterfly in a past timeline and travel back into the future, then the whole world will be different. Because that one effect, the Mandela effect, that's what it's called. So just one change in your own lifetime, every choice that you make, every action that you take will also affect your future in an exponentially different outcome. That's why the small details matter. Now, if killing a butterfly in the past can make a whole change to the entire world, imagine making a big impact in your life. What type of change will that have in the long run of your future? That becomes the time-Tony paradox, where the actions that you take today leads to results in the future that will also happen in the past. So the only way for you to technically time travel is by taking actions today, in the present. Because the present only yields results of tomorrow. And those results of tomorrow will eventually come to pass and enter into the past stages, making a whole entire cycle. And people always wonder about the past and the future and anxiety and all that. But the only true way to change the future past is through the present. Because the actions you take will eventually pass and lead into your future results. Because what you do today leads into what happens tomorrow. So whatever happened today is not because of what you did today, but what you did yesterday. You understand? And what you did yesterday gave you the results of today. So therefore it happened in the past. So it's all one singular timeline, all in the same points. And it all goes back. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. So I gotta turn here. This is my turn. Oh no. Fuck. Oh, almost missed my turn. Anyway, back to what I was saying. about it. Everyone talks about you only have, if you're lucky, you probably get around 80, 70 years of life. If you think about that, that's 80 summers, it's 80 winters, 80 falls, 80 Christmas celebrations. I can count from 1 to 8. That's not a lot. You only have 80 birthdays, 80 Mother's Days. Putting that into perspective, now you know that time is limited. The only reason that life is precious and worth living is because there is death. Because once guaranteed life, you are also guaranteed death. That's the only guarantee in life. We also have the laws of the universe. If you jump, you go up. But one thing that cannot be changed in any way, shape, or form, maybe speaking from the past, as of this moment, is that we all die one day. Everyone dies. And fear is the greatest motivator. Fear is the strongest motivator.